See how it's gonna work on overtake. Come on, I'm so getting slow. The power is, I'm doing 115 and I really feel like it's flying right now. Thank you. Okay, change down. Oh, 2, 3. Okay, let's close this door and check this sound system. This is not something you see every day. There's an armrest in the Climber. Take that, whoever you are, and more expensive than this car. Whew. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Sibua and I appreciate that you're here with me today. So we have the Renault Kwid Climber, which is my very first experience in it. I haven't really been in a Kwid the same way that I am right now. I just drove like a kilometer from my place to get to where we are so that I can give you like my very first reaction of what, like, how is it to be in a Kwid? Because I've heard a lot of things about it from people, good or bad. I've had them, but this is a time to share our experience with it. This is like the very first time I'm taking it out. Since it arrived, actually my wife received it and she did all the paperwork and stuff. It was packed until right now as I'm taking it out. So here it is, the Renault Kwid Climber. I don't think we're going to be talking a lot about how it looks because we've been seeing this car a lot. I mean, this car has been around for some time. I mean, this is the facelift. We'll go in front, of course, we'll look at it, but at the same time, I don't think I'm going to be showing you that, oh, it looks like this and that. No, we're here to just see what it offers, how is it to drive and experience it, right? So let's do that. So we have the key right here, which just has the lock and unlock. And I don't think there's nothing much to say about that. But listen to this. You know, I find it very interesting the way you can literally hear it unlocking, like, clack, wow, clack. And then it has these things. Look at that. When last did you see that? All right. Another thing that was quirky when I got in was just this panel. There are no window controls because the window controls are right here. That's where the window controls are. When you come inside, it looks like everything is, actually it looks nice because these seats, I mean, for me, they look nice. It's funky. I expect that from a Kwid. I don't think I expected anything less, but I understand the Kwid, not the Climber, the normal one, it doesn't have seats like this. And then the seat as well, it's just going, you can only operate this part and then take this forward and backwards, but you can't actually raise it or take it lower. And that's normal in this segment, right? And something that I'm seeing is that at the rear, they have window operations right here, but in front we don't have. Wow. Okay, I haven't gotten in the back seat of the car, and when I'm looking at it right here, looks like the space is not allowed. This is my driving position. Let's see. Well, I can chill in here. I don't think it's something that I can complain a lot about, but if someone is taller than me, I'm like 1.7, I think they're going to struggle a bit. Otherwise, looking at the headroom and stuff, I think it's fine. I'm okay. 1.7, I'm all right. Can't complain about that. Let's just look at the front like that. I mean, it's just giving you the standard spec that you can get in a car. That is the manual aircon. Coming down here, you're going to see that you have the 12V socket and one USB port. I don't know if it has Android Auto and CarPlay. I believe it has. I will connect it when we are going to be driving. And This is not something you see every day. There's an armrest in the Climber. Take that, whoever you are, and more expensive than this car because this is around 200,000 rands. Some of them don't even have armrests at the back. So far so good. So far so good. Let's close that. Go to the back and see what's what. Like I said, I'm not here for the looks. You will decide whether you like the Kwid or not, and probably you've already decided because it's been forever. And when it comes to the boot, you can't open it unless if there's something that you can use to open it in front that I didn't see because I saw something here. Oh yes, there is. I thought for a moment you can't, and that would mean that you were gonna be in trouble sometimes because you might lock the key inside if you forget. But you can still operate the boot with that button in front. Is it a latch? Whatever you call it. In here, I'm finding it to be okay for what I expected. In fact, I expected worse. I'll tell you how much in terms of liters this boot is, but I am okay with it because for a small car like this, I really expected. Was it there? A spare wheel underneath here? Well, come on, man. There is actually a spare wheel and some stuff. So yeah, there is a spare wheel in there. And this boot, you need to bang it a bit to actually close it. And it sounds like so it gives you that it doesn't have like insulation and so on just around it. So I'm very interested in how it's gonna feel when you're gonna be driving it. And then these tires, how big are these tires? How big are these tires? This is 14-inch. Reminds me of the old 1400 in terms of the tire size and so on. And let's look on the front. Let's check the front. What I've noticed is it has these LED DRLs. They remain on throughout, right? Because I've been seeing the Kwids all the time. And if I remember very well, these lights are not necessarily LEDs, are halogens. I remember very well. Yes, I think they are. So we're gonna drive it now. We're about to go. But so far, I'm okay with it for 200,000 rands. I'm okay. So we're gonna drive now. Let's check the screen before we actually leave, because I might not necessarily be able to show it on the way, but let's see. That's how it turns on. And some cars that are more expensive don't even have the reverse camera, but this one, why is it not turning on? Because the car is not, oh, there it is. It has a reverse camera which you can adjust to like lighting, colors, and contrast. I think it's okay. As a matter of fact, it's not the worst camera that you can find out there. And the aircon controls, you can see that there are those ones where you're opening it like this and you're closing it like this. Like it's not necessarily like electronic whatsoever. Oh, let me check something here. What you're going to find on this screen right here is the trips, which I just reset now, and distance to empty is like 350, and it came with like just below full tank. The last bar or whatever is gone. Let me check it out of reverse, and come on, man, let's check. I didn't even check this. Copyright. Okay. I didn't check the sound system whatsoever. I think I should check it before we leave. And as well to connect this thing. Let me connect it and get back. I just connected this phone, and as expected, Android Auto is there. I believe CarPlay is here as well. We'll just confirm because like I said, I didn't read up. I just wanted to just check this car out, like without doing like reading up on anything. And Android Auto, the screen, I think the lag is okay because I'm expecting that in this kind of a car, of course. In fact, it's even just a lot of them out there like this, believe me. And yeah, so the screen as well, I don't think there's nothing much to say there. Let's be on our way then. No, I need to check the sound system. Let's close this door and check this sound system. Yeah, you can hear when you're closing the door that the insulation is not going to be great in this car. Let's play the sound system and see what's what. Oh, okay, the volume. Wait, guys, I think only these two speakers are working here. This one and this one. Guys, I think there are only two speakers in here because when I'm looking at the door panels, there are no like speakers at all. So see, even at the back, it's the same thing. So yeah, I don't think you should expect to find like a banging sound system in here, unless if you're going to put an aftermarket one for yourself. Yep, that's it. Now we're going now. So we're going to be on our way now, and yeah, I just put the seatbelt on. It's funny because you can see where these seatbelt like holders, like where they are connected, like from down there. Wow. Okay, let's start it and be on our way. Okay, I haven't driven this car past 20 kilometers per hour, so I am now going to do that. But what I felt initially was that when I was trying to drive it on two and try to pick it up on two, it's a struggle because you really need to fetch the power from one, so you can't be starting it on two and moving from there. You're going to like force it to be moving, or to get moving rather. It's so hot. I need to turn this aircon on. Yo, damn, it's so hot. I'm really putting it on two. I'm on 7 kilometers per hour, 8, 9, and I'm ready to get it. No, it's already saying change down, but it's fine now. It's moving. Okay. This is nice to experience a new car like this. All right. But it doesn't make as much noise as I thought it would, because when I was driving it slowly, it was making noise. But right now, it's really not necessarily that lazy. Like once you get moving, because I know cars that you have to force to. Come on, what's happening now? I mean, don't you see me? Let's see if I'm right about this laziness part. I'm on gear 3 right now. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time before it can complain that I need to change. Alright, let's see. Come on, lady. I need an open road because I don't think it's a problem with a Kwid in town, but an open road might be the one that you're feeling everything, like the wind noise. It's already complaining on 60, like you can't do gear 3. Come on, Vivo. I need to see how this thing is moving. Hey, come on, let's go. I'm on 70. It still feels okay. Oh, this is the hooter on the side. I thought this one, like, oh, it's a hooter as well. So like there's like 3 hooters on the steering wheel. That's nice and unusual. Okay, let me not say nice, because it's easy to touch on this side, so you might be hooting even when it's not necessary. Doing 80 right now, I can feel that the wind noise is coming in. I can feel that it's really creeping in right now. This Vivo is actually forcing me to just be around 80, but so far I'm not underwhelmed because I expected worse. Maybe what's happening here with this guy, the Ranger, I expected worse, so maybe that's why I'm not underwhelmed. But let's see now how it's going. But this steering wheel though, it takes time for you to feel that it's actually moving around. So it's not, but you can feel that it's going to the left and right when you're doing this, but it's, yeah, it sticks. That's the thing. It feels like it's planted. Doesn't feel like it's ready to just take this and this like easily. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's my first experience. Come on, should I change down and just pass this Vivo? Let's try and see how it's gonna work on overtake. Come on, I'm so getting slow. The power is like so low. I think it's like 50 kilowatts or something. So yeah, okay, Q whatever, SQ5 can do your thing. Yeah, right now when you about to get to 120, things are getting real now. You can feel that it's actually like that budget car that I expected, because the insulation, everything you can imagine, everything that I'm seeing is plastic. I can't expect anything less. I'm doing 115 and I really feel like it's flying right now, because like I said, the more the insulation is not that great, when you're doing high speed, you're going to feel like the car is actually like, it's planted down, like it's moving. Okay, this is an 80-kilometer zone. Let me drop it. That was our first experience in the Kwid. I'm so chuffed because yeah, you know, I didn't expect much from it, but at the same time, I'm not disappointed, because this is like a small engine, 1 liter, no turbo, 50 kilowatts, I think, if it's not 49, and it's around what, I think just less than 100 Newton meters, around 90 something. So it's actually not bad, but I think when there's like a lot of people in the car, that's where I think it's going to struggle, because I'm thinking right now, I can feel that, especially when I was doing that overtake there, I was running out of juice very quickly, and I could feel that if I was to try and keep going in a situation where maybe there are 2 cars that I need to overtake, I might have serious problems. I might be facing serious problems. But so far, it's just, I don't know how to feel. It's okay, man. I thought I'm going to feel so unsafe, because I've heard a lot of people talking about this car in terms of how unsafe it is and so on. Unfortunately, today it's not that windy for me to feel like how it feels like when like it's just being pushed around by the wind and so on. I'm not feeling anything right now. It's just planted. I guess it's because it's so hot, and the wind as well. There's no wind whatsoever. This 1400 is chowing me now. I mean, I'm trying to experience this car on the open road, and right now I feel like I'm just stuck in traffic the way it feels. Okay, please, 1400, please. Thank you. Okay, change down. Oh, to 3. Okay. No, it's, yeah, you can. It's 80 on 3. That's like 70 something. Then we're going up just a bit now. It's asking me to change up. I want to see how far I can go with this rev. Gear 4. I'm planting it now. I'm on gear 4. It's maintaining the revs. It's maintaining the speed as well. It's on 90, 91. It's not going any further. I'm sure if I take it to 5, it's not going to be any easier as well. Planting it, putting it down. Like, I'm going up just a bit. So yeah, I guess maybe that engine, there will always be limitations when it comes to this kind of an engine. I can imagine, like, when you're doing a long journey, like long trip, this can be a little frustrating. But I've seen a lot of people doing a lot of highway driving on it. It seems like when it has already caught that speed, it can go, because I've been abused sometimes by people in Kwids. I don't know how, but they've abused me sometimes. Like, they'll be behind me and they'll be moving quickly and trying to ask me to move to the side. So I guess they know how to time it, because right now I'm not feeling like this power is coming through. But I didn't expect much, especially on the open road, because this is a city car. I know that a lot of people are buying it for affordability, and they are trying to use it even on long journeys. But yeah, right now, the insulation, the road noise, it's like I feel everything. I feel everything. I mean, even here on top, you can feel that the insulation is not that great. So I believe when it's raining, it's going to be worse than it is right now. I'm not bored though. Maybe I'm excited because this is the first experience and so on. But I think I would prefer this car more on like those like short drives and so on. I don't think, based on this short experience, by the way, I don't think I would be like buying this car to take it on long trips and so on. You see, right now I'm taking a cab. Now I can feel that I need to be careful on this cab. I'm just doing like what, 90, 92 or something, 90 right now. But when I'm taking a cab like this, I can feel that I need to be a little careful, because the way it's shifting on this side, especially when I'm going into a cab that's going like this, I can feel it. Now I'm taking one to the right. Let me feel how it's gonna handle this one going to. Okay, now we're going down. Hey. Okay, we are doing 110, and I feel like I'm doing like 150. And I think that's the disadvantage with cars like this, because 120. Thank you, biker. I'm about to go up, so I'm gonna lose steam. I wanna see how it's gonna do this. 124. I'm putting it down. I'm putting it down, man. My foot is like all the way down. Nothing is happening. I'm going up. It's losing steam, as expected. Going up, it's now down to 115 from 125. It's still going down. It's still going down. It's still going down. Okay, now it's holding on to 110, 111, at least. But that's what you must expect, unless if you want to change down, which I tried and I didn't see it coming forward. You see, the rev counter right now, it's sticking at 4,000 RPM, just going up a bit, asking me to take it up. I'm up now, and let's go, man. Come on, I'm planting it, but it's like on 115, 116. Come on, Kwid, give me something, man. Yeah, no, it's really not easy to actually get this thing above that. So yeah, I think based on this short drive, I'm not sure if this is the car for you when you want to do long distance drive, right? I don't think it's going to be as interesting or as nice to travel in it on a long distance. Short distance, I don't think you'd care much, because that's like city driving, and the pedals and everything, they just feel okay. I'm not worried about them. I don't think they're going to be that tiring in traffic and so on. Yeah, I'm going to stop here, and that's where we're going to end our first Renault Kwid experience. With that said, I thank you very much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. And I am out.